Hi, I'm Cindy and welcome to Viva La Vida. Today I'll be showing you how to make a flat ribbon for homemade invitations. What you'll need is cardstock, the size of the invitation that you want, the vellum, just a little bit smaller than your cardstock, a piece of ribbon, a pair of scissors, and a 2-hole hole punch that is slant, not holes, not round holes. They're the slant holes. The first thing that you'll do is make your 2-hole punch into your cardstock. You can mark them. That's a good idea. I usually just eyeball it because I have like over 200 invitations I need to make for my daughter's quinceañera, and if I stop to do that, that's going to be hard for me. It's going to take too long. This is the 2-hole punch that I've put into my cardstock. Now I'm going to punch my vellum. Since I've done so many of these already, I kind of know where it goes. But if you're starting off, of course, it is a good idea. Just go ahead and mark it. There you go. Now I line up the punched holes because it's time to take my ribbon, which I have cut a half an inch longer than my invitations. This gives me some room to mess with the ends because I need to thread them through so they kind of fray, so I give myself a little bit of room to work with. You want to line up your holes on the vellum and the cardstock. You take your ribbon and you're going to thread it through one of the slants of the front of the invitation. And you're going to take the other end of the ribbon and thread it through the other slant. Try and keep your ribbon flat, okay, so it's not twisted up when you finish. Let's see. You thread it through the front so it looks like this. Okay? You make sure that the two ends that are hanging out the back are even. Okay? You're doing it like this. That's the back. This is the front. It's nice and clean. On the back, what you do next is you're going to crisscross your ribbon, the end of the ribbon. Okay? You can see I have my ribbon here, one of the ends. I'm going to thread it through this little hole right here that the other end is coming out of. I'm going to thread it through. Bring it through. All I did was thread it through the opposite end of whatever ribbon that I'm using, or whatever end that I'm using. So I have an end that's hanging in the back, an end that's hanging in the front. The one in the back, as you can see, it's coming out of this side of the slant. I am going to crisscross it and thread it through the opposite side. Just like that. See, there's the back. I thread it all the way through. Make sure that it's nice and clean right here. And this is my front. See what I did there? Okay. I make sure that it's nice and snug. I take my ribbon, hold them together, my two ends, my scissors, and I'll cut maybe the half an inch of the ribbon, because these ribbons, this part that I was threading through, they tend to fray, they get really ugly, and this is not what we want on our invitations, okay? We want nice, clean cut edges. And they can be shorter than this. They can, you can make them shorter or leave them just like this. I do like for mine to be a little shorter, but this is fine right here. Okay, and let me show you what it looks like if you do decide to go a little shorter. Very nice, very clean. This little ribbon that you threaded through without any kind of glue, any kind of tape, anything like that, will hold your cardstock, your vellum, all together. And there you have your invitation. This will allow you to mail it without any extra postage because doesn't make it any heavier, doesn't make it any thicker, and it's just a regular envelope invitation. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Tomorrow I'll be showing you how to make these cute reception cards out of vellum. Okay? Thank you and have a beautiful day.